By the time I had graduated college, I thought I was fit. I was exercising for 30 minutes a day and thought, okay, this is a pretty good feeling I'm having. But there was still one problem. I was overweight. I weighed 190 pounds, which, according to the body mass index for my height, is a few pounds away from mild obesity. So I resolved to do something about it. I examined my diet, how much exercise I actually was doing, and I made a few adjustments and ended up losing 30 pounds as a result. And the first thing I did was I looked at the quality of my exercise and saw if I could improve in that area in some way. And one thing I heard about was the NFL's Play 60 initiative, which is an initiative to get kids to exercise or achieve some level of activity for about 60 minutes a day. And I figured, if it's good enough for kids, maybe I should do it too. So what would I do in those added 30 minutes that I would do? My choice was P90X3, a total body workout. Now P90X3 is a series of videos which you can use to tone your abs, tone your muscles, burn fat, or just achieve a general level of fitness. They also offer versions for less fit people and longer versions for people who have even more time to do it. I figured I would pace my exercises from basically, I would start out in the mornings with a run, and then after I got home at work, I figured I'd have time to do P90X3. Now the second thing I did was I examined how much I was eating. And I found that in order to lose weight, I should eat around 2,000 calories. And given my diet and the nature of my work, which was heavy programming, sitting at a computer, I realized I was eating around 3,000 calories. So the way I paced it, I thought I could pace it was 500 for breakfast, 500 for lunch, 500 for dinner, and 500 for snacks. And some other things I found out as I was doing this kind of research was that I might not need breakfast. Or some people might not eat breakfast at least. New research has shown that if you don't get hungry when you wake up in the morning, then you can just go about your business. You don't need to stop and eat food. And finally, I also examined what type of food I was eating. And I found that I was eating more sugar than I thought I was. I thought I was eating relatively healthily, even though my parents told me that I could essentially eat whatever I want since I was exercising so much. But I was also forced to improve my diet. And I thought I could get by just by shying away from stuff like candy, chips, big fries. But I also found that supposedly healthy things, or things that are at least marketed as healthy, stuff like granola, stuff like orange juice, were also loaded with sugar. I also found out that the recommended amount of sugar for a typical person is around 30 grams a day. So I thought, okay, what should I eat then? Lean chicken, veggies, mostly the works. One thing that scientists have argued is that our bodies have essentially not changed from our ancestors 80,000 years ago. And I figured maybe I should eat what the cavemen were eating. If they, for so long, we're getting by on, well, almost kind of, well, not. granola and candy. So in conclusion, yes, dieting and exercise are the keys to weight loss ultimately. But sometimes we might think we're doing exactly what we need to do, but we just need to keep on looking for new ways to cut calories, to continue to push ourselves, to train our bodies, and that's what I ultimately learned. Sometimes you just need to do even more. Thank you.